Howdy folks, we're here on Clear Creek, gonna see if we can get some bass to bite. It's late in the day, it's really windy. Water's still muddy and low, but that didn't seem to affect us any on Friday. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna start out today with a reel screamer from Cream Lures on a S3 head, swim bait head from Santone Lures. And of course, I just put on some Liquid Mayhem garlic minnow, and that should do the trick, or at least I hope it will. Alright, with the boat moving as fast as it is, we're going to turn around and come back the other direction. Kind of turn this camera around here because we're going to be fishing off this side of the boat. And I'm going to switch to a tube crawl. I have the tube crawl rigged on a Santone shaky head. It's a piglet. It's a round one, and you can hear the rattle. I got the rattle chamber in there. But hey, I think my new Ascension rod from Dunamis is now bloodied. Almost on the first cast. Braver swim jig and a little fishy. Oh, he threw my dang bait. Another tube crawl fish on a piglet. turn the camera around, but I did catch a real nice one. On tube crawl again on the Santone piglet. Well, howdy folks, I'm back from Clear Creek. Had a really good day fishing. I think ended up with 11 or 12 bass all told. No monsters. Did catch a few between 2 and 3 pounds there toward the end of the day that I probably don't have on tape because I forgot my cord that plugs into the 12 volts on the boat so that my battery wouldn't go dead, but it did. So I'm not exactly sure how many I got on tape, but hopefully I've got most of them on tape. So, how did I catch them today? Well, for the most part, I was using the old tube crawl. Now, I got a video out there that shows you how I rigged it on Friday to catch the bass last Friday. Now, on Sunday, I tried something new. I actually took one of these Santone lures, piglet football heads, and it's flat and it'll actually let the tube crawl stand up. I hope you can see that, but it'll there you go, it'll stand up, and it'll stand up when it hits the bottom, and it gives it a different appearance, and it seemed to work really well. I caught a lot of bass on it. And the way you rig that real quick, you just basically screw it on. Well, of course it's not going to work today. Screw it on there. Go ahead, and I was still using the rattle chamber. Just push that rattle chamber up in there and push it up as far as it'll go. Get it up against that spring, like so, and then embed your hook just into the front part of the body, not all the way through, and that keeps it fairly weedless here. So that worked really well, and it worked good on my both my new Dunamis Ascension rod. I bloodied it on the day, and I also, when I got into some heavier cover, I went to a heavier rod with heavier line on it, and used it as well. But what did the big bass come on? Well, the big bass came on a Cream Lures same thing beaver, also known as the bad bug by some of the Cream Pro staff. And how did I have that rigged? Well, I went ahead and put a bobber stop on it. Hopefully you can see the bobber stop. But see, I leave a little distance between the bobber stop here and the actual worm weight, because I put a bead and a brass disc in there to give me that same clicking sound. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but anyhow, it gives me about the same clicking sound as this rattle chamber. And I also use a straight shank hook. Now this is what the big girls liked, and this is the color. It's called Magic Red. Basically, it's a watermelon red flake, and it really does stand out. And this color is very effective in all kinds of water clarity. So you definitely need to give those bad bugs a try. Now don't forget the Rage Liquid Mayhem either. Now I had Rage Liquid Mayhem on all the baits I was fishing yesterday, and when the bass hits the bait, it'll hold onto that bait very well with that Rage Liquid Mayhem. And the Liquid Mayhem goes on these baits and stays on these baits. In fact, this is the one I actually fished yesterday, and I can still feel it on this bait right now. So there you have it. I hope that helps you some. If I can catch them in the bayous on these baits, I'm sure you can catch them in your lakes on these baits. So until next time, tight lines, and hey, take a kid fishing. Bye.